Hey, hi, and hello, welcome back to the channel today. I'm excited to be doing a product and unboxing video today. Haven't done one for a little while, so I'm excited to dive back into it. Today, we have the FIFINE K683A USB microphone to review. Thank you to the lovely folks at FIFINE for sending me this beautiful thing. We do a lot of gaming setup technology videos here on this channel, so this microphone is absolutely something that I was very interested in when the opportunity arose. So I'm excited to check it out and test it out today. Alright, so let's crack this box open. It's a very nicely designed box as well on like initial first impressions. It's only 600 grams, which I believe is about 1.3 pounds. I did the conversion earlier, which is really neat. It's very light. Okay, we are in the box. So let's see what comes in the box. Okay, so you got a little brochure, the user guide, and then inside, a little sleeve here with where the microphone is, and instantaneously, here is our little microphone that we're going to be talking about today. So it's, again, the K683A, it's a USB microphone. I gotta say, I love the design of it. It looks really nice. The one thing I neglected to mention in the intro is the best thing about this microphone, without, you know, actually testing it out at all so far, is the price point of this. It's $56.99 USD, which is pretty good for a microphone that looks as nice as this. So now you've got your cable packet in here, I assume is what this is. Packaged really nice, I've got to say, for a microphone of $50 or $60. I was opening the box from the wrong end, of course. I always do that. One of the greatest things about the K683A is you get a whole kind of a bundle with it. You get a tripod stand, you get the microphone, the cable, of course, and then you get a pop filter as well, which I think is really neat, because there's very few microphones that you buy that actually comes with a pop filter unless it's inbuilt into the microphone. So a separate one, and this one I believe is custom built for the K683A, which is even better. So let's take a look at the cable now. So you got a little Velcro strip around the sides of it to ensure that you can tie it up to maybe put it in your bag to go traveling in, which is really good because I travel a bit when, you know, the world's open. Okay, so, I read about this online and this is really neat. So, one of the greatest things about this microphone is that it has a USB Type A and a USB Type C plug. So obviously USB Type A is for your Windows machines, and then USB Type C means it can be also used with Macs, and I don't know whether or not it could be used with your iPhone potentially as well, or any other type of device that takes Type C ports. But I know it's usable on Windows, Mac, and I believe PlayStation as well, I read online, which is really cool. So let's plug this thing all in and get it all set up and put together, and then we will move from there. Okay, so the microphone is all officially put together and set up. Pop filter on top, tripod mounted on, cable plugged in. The pop filter on initial look looks confusing to put on, I gotta say, but once you actually start putting it on, it's actually very simple, very nicely designed. It's got two levels of string or bands on the inside to hold it in place so it doesn't really move once it's on the actual microphone itself. In terms of actual weight and things, this is certainly a microphone that is not bad in terms of weight, which is really cool. Being able to potentially, you know, just fold this up and take the cable out, or even take every bit apart together and then just chuck it in your luggage to go and do streaming when you're traveling or on the go or not at home or anything of that nature. It could be a really good option for that. One thing as well, which is really cool, you've got the little scroll volume level to turn yourself down in, like, on the actual microphone, and then of course you've got a mute button, which is desired for people like streamers or podcasters or anything of that nature. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test this thing out. We're going to chuck my laptop open and we're going to get this into some recording software and see what it sounds like with some different effects on it and in different positions and different kind of circumstances in life. Let's test it out, eh? Okay, so I've cracked out my trusty Alienware M17R3 laptop to go and check out the full capabilities of this beautiful microphone. The little mute button has a little indicator on the front here where you can just press the button and it goes red if it's muted and green if it's on, which is really neat. I've got a little pair of earbuds plugged into the back of the microphone, which also raises another really fantastic point, is it's got low latency audio monitoring on the actual microphone, which is really, really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a test line off of my computer, and we're going to test it in multiple settings, and we're going to see how it sounds. Alright, so I've got my lines, I've got my microphone, and we are ready to go. So let's test it out. All dressed up with nowhere to go? Think again. The Fireman's annual Christmas gala is just around the corner. Early bird tickets are selling fast for this black tie event, so make sure that you take down this phone number in order to secure your table. Very interested to see how that sounds back in my ears. Very, very interested. All dressed up with nowhere to go? Think again. The Fireman's annual Christmas gala is just around the corner. Early bird tickets are selling fast for this black tie event, so make sure that you take down this phone number in order to secure your table. I'm impressed. I'm actually very, very impressed. This is with no special effects on it whatsoever. It's literally microphones turned up so it can be heard. There's literally no effects on it whatsoever, and it actually sounds really well. I think if you were to put this on a mic arm and then download a software such as Voicemeeter or any digital audio mixing software, I think this would be a really good microphone. But if you're just using this microphone for, say, Zoom teaching classes, or, you know, just meeting with your family or gaming with your friends, if you're not using it in like a professional sense, I don't think you'd really need those software. If you want to go that far, you're more than welcome to, but I don't think you'd need that. I'm actually really, really impressed with the sound of that. It sounded really clear. Obviously, I've taken these lines just from a voice acting website, so it's designed in mind for people who speak. And I'm very, very impressed. Okay, so just for my own sake, because I'm a streamer and a content creator, I want to see what this sounds like if I chuck some effects, say, in Voicemeeter on to this microphone. So I'll be with you in a moment. Alrighty, so I've chucked just some basic audio effects, just to, you know, give it some extra sound crispiness and such. You could probably play with it in a tool like OBS or anything along those kinds of lines. So let's test it out with the same kind of lines. All dressed up with nowhere to go? Think again. The Fireman's annual Christmas gala is just around the corner. Early bird tickets are selling fast for this black tie event, so make sure that you take down this phone number in order to secure your table. Okay, let's listen. All dressed up with nowhere to go? Think again. The Fireman's annual Christmas gala is just around the corner. Early bird tickets are selling fast for this black tie event, so make sure that you take down this phone number in order to secure your table. I didn't do a lot of audio mixing to that. I just did a very, very kind of bare bones mix to it. The potential with this microphone is great for only $57, $60. I just shown you what you could potentially do with very little audio mixing if you were potentially an audio professional and you knew audio engineering very well. I think it would be very, very good. I'm not a professional in audio engineering by any means, but just having been a streamer and a creator and working with audio for a couple of years now, I think it's certainly a very good microphone, and it's very good for your price too. You can't get this kind of quality for $60 pretty much anywhere else, which is really, really cool. So seeing that with the original test with no effects and then the test with effects was really, really cool, and this absolutely scores highly. I think in order to get the full effect out of this microphone, I would be putting it on a mic arm, and I would be spending a lot more time developing settings in an audio program such as OBS, using a compressor and a gain and things of that nature. But that is going to do me for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. There'll be a link in the description below to where you can find the K683A and further specifications and anything of that means, along with prices and shipping information. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope if you're looking at the K683A that this helped you out, and maybe you're even going to go pick it up after watching this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye-bye.